Well, it's good to see the chat widget works. Thank God for that. So I looked up Big Rigs to see, you know, what platforms it was on, and then I immediately saw that GameSpot gave it a 1 out of 10. It's only on PC, by the way. Regardless, we'll see. Maybe in the future. You never know. Right, let's switch over to this. Now, that's some fat audio delay, and I don't like that. That's better. I'm gonna switch headphones, because... desk noises. Oh my god. You know what? That should be fine. Actually, I know what's wrong. There it is. Right. Time for fast racing. The good kind of fast racing, and not barreling a semi down a hill for 15 minutes. Chat, yes, excellent. We're slowly building the stream as we go. I just set up the chat and alert box, like half an hour before the stream. Oh, it's been a very long time since I played. Okay, X is accelerated like the good old days, like the classics. Air brakes, good, wonderful. Wipeout is... Oh yeah, it doesn't look that good. I need like a sort of background so that it doesn't contrast with the white, any potential white. That's, you know, we'll work out the kinks. I mainly want the chat to be on the VOD so that when I upload it to YouTube, viewers will be like, oh, that's what's going on, you know? Right, so this is Wipeout Omega Collection. It includes 3 games, Wipeout 2048, Wipeout HD, and Wipeout Fury. Fury was considered an expansion to HD, which was on the PS3, and 2048 is the Vita game, which has been remastered and upscaled and all that jazz. And I did not know about the extra campaigns. Did I finish this entire... Is that every single event in 2048? Apparently. Okay. Okay. Well, we can give one of these green events a go because, in order to pass an event, I mean, you pass an event, you get the green, and in Elite Pass means you get the gold. So, fulfilling that extra requirement is, desirable.
Physar prototype.
Wipeout's a very rich franchise. It began on the PS1 I think there were like 2 or 3 games on the PS1, and then it transitioned to the PS2 and the PSP, and then the PS3, and then the Vita, and now the PS4. So it's been a Sony franchise since pretty much the beginning. But the studio who was behind Wipeout, Studio Liverpool, they shut down fairly recently, unfortunately, so I don't think there's going to be any more Wipeouts. However, there are spiritual successors to Wipeout, like Pacer. It was previously called Formula Fusion. Time to go fast.
Mines.
God, I was playing 2048 on my Vita recently, and this is such a visual upgrade. It is astounding. Apparently, if you have a PS4 Pro, this is 4K 60, which is absolutely impressive. Unfortunately, this is C-class, so we don't get ludicrous speeds.
Plasma.
But we'll get there.
Rockets. Plasma.
I want to show off the zone mode. Eventually. The great thing about Wipeout is that if you don't want to use a pickup, you can absorb it to replenish your health, which is very useful in the combat events, because in the combat events you get absolutely pummeled. And you kinda need to absorb those in order to stand a chance. And of course I have a long way to go before I get those optimal racing lines, but whatever. And I'm realizing now I should put the chat somewhere else. Elite Pass? Got first, didn't I? Damn right I did. Let's, so that was a B, was that a B class? That was not a B class. Let's do, like, a more speed-oriented event. Oh yes, this is a championship. I'm gonna move the chat because I don't want it right there. I want it, like, there-ish. Right? Yes, probably. Eliminate an opponent. Oh, that's why. Interesting. Well, let's get something with a little firepower in there, shall we? That's a nice balanced ship. Piranha.
Piranha agility.
Yeah, I know the chat's a little small. Let's make that a little bigger. We're learning. The game is also learning, apparently. So yeah, naturally, as in any sensible racing game, you start off with a slower ship, and you move up to higher speeds as you progress through the game. And the tracks get a little more challenging as well. Almost 3 seconds ahead of the competition. Alright, alright. There you are. Hi.
exile.
Ouch. He consistently falls off. What's wrong with him? Sunny's here. I see you in the bottom there. And also in my chat arena. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Where'd you go? 10 seconds? 11 seconds? Okay. I guess I'll just win the race then. Where did he go? This game's busted. Listen, I love Wipeout. I think it's one of the stronger racing games out there. But it does have its niggles. It does have its little, quirks. Well, I mean, if anybody falls off, they're supposed to come back on the track, but apparently that hasn't happened. Which is very curious. That's okay, we'll just enjoy the splendor of this track. Didn't get the elite pass, but that's fine.
First place.
I don't think he's racing. So, I don't have much to do in 2048, to be honest. I could do the time trials, but that's just racing around. Where am I? I'm here. Vertigo. Single race. Tournament. So yeah, we're into Wipeout HD now. That was 2048 we just played. Slightly different ships. HD is the PS3 game, and 2048 was the Vita game. $85, yeah.
Kyrex.
I do love Wipeout for its like futuristic aesthetic. Its soundtrack is also very strong. I don't think I ever played the PS1 games, but I played, like, there's this game on Steam called Ballistic NG. It's supposed to be a sort of recreation of what a PS1 Wipeout game would be. I think it's free also, so if you want to, like, check it out. God, just the colors, man. I am, in fact, not very good, so I do love the autopilot. Oh yeah, double tapping is the dash.
New lap record.
I don't want to say I'm good or anything, but I expected more of a challenge, to be honest. Like, where are the opponents? This isn't very entertaining content. It was all that Most Wanted last week. It primed me to be an absolute menace on the track. That's what's it. I was thinking of, I actually completed, I 100% in Most Wanted off stream. And I was thinking of picking up another Need for Speed game. Possibly Underground 2, because that's highly coveted within the community. But I was also thinking The Run, because it's relatively short and it's more of a cinematic experience, so it should be a good stream experience too, but I don't know. I think I'm like way too concerned about being entertaining.
Final lap.
putting on a good stream, which I know is, you know, the point of streaming. But it's also important to play what you love, and, you know, that's exactly why I'm doing Wipeout, because it's not Fortnite, it's not, you know, Tarkov levels of popular, obviously. But it's fun, and I like it. Wait a minute, is pilot assist on? It is! There we go. There we go. That's okay. Pilot assist, what it does is it steers you away from the walls.
Race complete.
So if you're new
Awarded.
to racing games, then pilot assist sort of like, you know, literally keeps you on the right track. I think I enabled that for my video. Exclamation mark Wipeout, by the way. These are novice races. Oh wait, there's selectable difficulties. That's why. I'm literally stupid. Oh my god. That's why. Hold on. Oh, okay. Gold medal for every cell. So it doesn't necessarily specify difficulty, but I do want a challenge. So I will bump it up to skilled and see how that goes. I simp for Physar, because their handling is maxed. Look at that. Absolutely wonderful.
Physar.
It is the basic ship, but there's a reason why it's a basic ship. It's very pleasurable to drive. Anti-gravity racers in general have, like, it's a niche that, I don't know, it hasn't really grown, I don't think. It's always been this, like, comfortable little pocket. Things like Wipeout, things like Pacer, Anti-Graviator, Ballistic NG, that sort of thing. I don't think it has expanded, in a sense. But I think it's because the foundation is so great. Redout is a popular anti-gravity racer.
Mines.
And Redout also has VR, which
Tender eliminated.
plasma just one-shots, cool, I like it. There's the lack of pilot assist taking effect. I'm no longer a god gamer.
New lap record.
Yeah, because it's a PS3 game and not a Vita game, the effects are much more pleasant. I do wish Wipeout games would come to PC. I know it's a Sony property, so that the likelihood of that is
New lap
0.
record. Cannon.
And also the Studio Liverpool is non-existent, so, you know, it's even more 0. But, you know, that's exactly why there's these spiritual successors on Steam and other platforms. It's like, the niche on other platforms hasn't been filled, really. Wipeout is such a, like, an experience.
Perfect lap. Final lap.
I think a perfect lap means you didn't hit any walls, or you didn't, like... Yeah, you just didn't hit any walls. Apparently it's still too easy. Time to bump it up to Elite.
Complete.
God, it looks so good. Wipeout has 3 core sort of modes in it, like races, time trials. Actually, well, combat events, there's 4. And then there's also the zone mode, which zone mode is incredibly unique in that it offers something that no other mode really offers. It changes the visuals to enhance the experience, and like the main objective of zone is to your ship gets gradually faster and faster, and you just survive as long as possible. And as soon as your ship gets destroyed, either from you crashing into walls or something like that. Oh my god, how'd you break? Then yeah, once your ship is destroyed, your run is over. So the objective is just to survive as long as possible.
Rockets.
Ooh, boy. Not exactly following the racing line, but
Leech beam.
okay. Alright. How do you like them apples? There's the speed we're looking for. You love to see it.
New lap record. Final lap.
Soundtrack is absolutely a bop. The UI design is a little bit jarring compared to 2048, but it's stylistic. I like it a lot. Nice. This is a 3 race tournament. You know how in Mario Kart you can do tricks, and then once you land, you get a little boost? Same thing applies here. Mario Kart was really the pioneer for these like party arcade racers type things. I'm sure some existed before Mario Kart, but you gotta hand it to Nintendo, just being the pioneer for all sorts of things, bringing them to the mainstream, the limelight.
Leech beam.
Nope. Bye.
Bomb.
Why not, to be honest?
New lap record.
I do also enjoy the voice work. It's minimal, but like, you know, they just say the items and miscellaneous stuff, but
Rockets. Missile.
I do love it.
Missile.
Unfortunately, this is only available on the PS4, this collection, and like you won't find a Wipeout game outside of the Sony family. But like I said, there's alternatives, but none of which I've tried scratch the same sort of itch. I really do need to turn up the difficulty.
New lap record. Final lap.
I am apparently too good. Didn't think that this would happen. Hey, here's an idea. In addition to the normal Friday streams, I would like to do a campaign, a single-player campaign sort of thing. I was thinking Fear, the shooter from the horror/shooter from 2005, Fear, First Encounter Assault Recon. I figure, hey, it's scary. Scary is entertaining. I like FPS games. Could be something. I was also thinking of streaming FF14, Final Fantasy 14, but I don't know how, you know, quote unquote watchable me bumbling through an MMO would be. It'd be cozy for me at least, but I don't know. Whoa!
Cannon, missile.
Excuse me, coming through. I know you want Outlast. I'm hesitant on it, to be honest.
Missile, new lap record.
Do I even have Outlast? I'm not even sure.
Missile.
Definition of insanity, Lamau. Woo! Yeah, I can imagine Outlast is not comfy.
New lap record.
But yeah, I think part of my objective when starting streaming regularly in 2021 is also expanding my horizons. So, you know, Outlast is on the table. I just don't know when I would do it exactly. There's too many things to pick from, you know? There's too many things I want to
Contender
do.
eliminated. Final lap.
Yeah, that's true. Outlast is a bit, I mean... Yeah, how unique can a horror game playthrough really be when you've seen a lot of people do it? Oh boy.
Tournament complete.
Excellent, I can turn up the difficulty now.
Awarded.
This is a little dry, to be honest. Oh, classic HUD. That's another thing I like about the Omega Collection. Good nostalgia callbacks to the old games. Even though I haven't played the old games, it's nice that they preserve the history. All right, time for Elite. An Elite time trial, which means I'll really have to pay attention to the old racing line.
AG Systems.
God, pretend. Oh. I wonder if I can... Actually, no, I'd have to log into Streamlabs to actually adjust that. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I'll do that later. Gold is a 136. It helps that I've done this track before. I have to pay attention to the boost pads. Use air brakes efficiently, make sure that... 4 laps, interesting, okay. What was that, a 20-second lap? I should be fine then, realistically. Oh boy. Yeah, 25, 23. It should be alright, maybe? I don't know. Oh yeah, since I played last... man, it's been too long since I actually last played Last of Us 2. I was enjoying it, actually. Like, people are like, oh, it's a shit game, it's garbage. Trash storytelling, Neil Druckmann can kiss my ass, that type of thing, you know, but... I'm in chapter 2, chapter 3. I'm essentially 8 hours in, and apparently that's about a third of the way through the game. And, you know, I'm really liking it. I'm having a good time. So after I finish my playthrough, I want to do that on stream. And there goes gold. And there goes silver. Never mind.
Silver medal awarded.
I'll take silver. That's fine. On elite, no less. A 136.5 is going to be a little tough. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Cyberpunk is a hot topic, to say the least. Head rush. Let's see how a race is on elite difficulty. Let's see how aggressive they are. Van Uber. Cyberpunk is such a polarizing experience, I think, because, like, its main objective is to immerse you in their world, and it's pretty much impossible to do that in its current state where there's bugs galore. Like, you turn the corner, a car blows up out of nowhere. It's like, it's very unfortunate. But the stories that Cyberpunk tells, like, the environments it is crafted, are legitimately great. And I said as much in my review. You're speedy. That's elite for you. Goodbye. That's a little jarring that if you destroy a ship, it's just gone. It's just out of the race. I'm used to games where, like, you respawn and you just keep on trucking. No thanks. I'm very slow. I'm very slow. It doesn't reach anybody. Need to pick up the speed. 4.8 seconds behind the leader. This is lap 3. Yikes. Council's decided. Die. And I don't think there's any rubber band. I could be wrong. Oh my god. Give me your energy. Ooh, 6 out of 7th. Unfortunate. I just need to be faster. If I don't get a podium, I'll just turn down the difficulty because that's a little intense. Buddy, you're in last place. Why'd you deploy mines? It ain't like a banana where you can throw it in front of you. Ouch.
Mines.
Where'd you come from? Good lord. Today I was also bouncing around ideas on like a VTuber avatar, because yes, I have been getting into the whole VTuber scene.
Bomb. New lap record. Final lap. Cannon.
I figure the best I can do right now is start with like a static image, animate and rig it later. But I'd have to come up with the design first, and either learn how to draw or pay someone to draw it for me. I'm in third? When did that happen?
Cannon. Race complete.
Listen, I'll take a third.
Bronze medal awarded.
Races are no joke on elite difficulty, good lord. That ain't bad. Speed lap. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Paramount.
It's like, I don't think there's any upcoming games that I mean, Atelier Ryza 2 comes out on Monday, but there's the Outriders demo comes out in February. Kind of interested in Outriders. I do love my ability spam. What else? What's coming out in March? Anything notable in March? I don't know of anything. I know April is my baby, Near Replicant. Very excited for that. Wow!
Gold medal awarded.
Barely got the gold.
Complete.
That ain't bad. Right. I want to do... Oh yeah, Fury has, additional event types. That's neat. But first... let's do 2048 Zone. Capital Reach is gonna be a nightmare. The mall could work.
Queen's Mall.
Yeah.
AG Systems Agility.
Avengers. Apparently it's a fun game, it just has no, like, longevity to it. And apparently it's buggy as well, but, you know, we live in a very buggy world. So yeah, what Zone does is it, like, changes up the visuals, your vehicle accelerates by itself, and you slowly move up in speed class, and you need to, survive for as long as possible. Using the old air brake is, essential.
C-Class.
This is an absolute treat for the eyes and ears. Obviously, the more you travel, the faster you move up in the speed class, and the more progress you make. Very, very cool game. A very, very cool game mode.
Zone 5 clear.
The last thing I heard about Avengers was near its release or just after its release. Like apparently there's a battle pass system for each character, which is a little ludicrous, to be honest. But again, like I don't have a lot of interest in Avengers, so I didn't pay that much attention to it. Battle passes have been becoming more and more egregious recently, and I guess that's what, you know, companies think they can get away with that, because, you know, they do. People pay for it.
Zone 10 clear.
This is baby speed mode, by the way. Wait till it gets to like Mach 5 or like A+. A+ is pretty crazy.
Perfect lap.
It only goes downhill from here. I say as I go downhill.
Zone 15 clear. A-class.
We're in the big league now. Big leagues now. I love having a stroke. Yeah, there's no like absorbing or repair mechanic in Zone. You really gotta watch your health. I actually really wanted to play Beat Saber on stream, but coincidentally, the game updated and all the mods broke, and it takes time for the mod authors to, you know, re-update their mods. And I'm too much of a small brain to downgrade my game to get the mods back. So that plan kind of went out the window. But now we're here, and it's okay. We'll do that. We'll do it another time. Next Friday, we'll start with Beat Saber. So after it's A+, and then I'm not sure what it's classified after that. I just did Zone on the Vita. Okay, let's not use the air brake too liberally. Save it for later speed classes. This is hypnotic.
Zone 25 clear.
Oh, we're deviating. Oh, we're being dangerous. Very dangerous.
Perfect lap.
Oh, let's be spicy. Let's be bad. Let's be naughty. Oh, I actually do want to play Mirror's Edge. Just like sit down and play through the entire game again. Because it's a very short game. Like my first playthrough was like 5 hours, and I did a playthrough recently that was 3 hours because you know the game.
Perfect lap.
I think that'll be next week's stream. Beat Saber, and then go into Mirror's Edge. Today we're doing Wipeout and then Ghostrunner, and then I think we'll just close off with maybe Kind Words, something of that variety. Maybe a rhythm game.
A+ class.
There we go. We're zooming now.
Perfect lap.
And the music gets more intense, and the visuals get a little bit more intense. I say a little bit. It's God.
Zone 35, clear.
This makes me glad that I grew up on racing games, that I have the love for them that I do. Oh boy.
Mach 1.
The goal is zone 50. If I reach zone 50, I'll be satisfied. Anything past that is a bonus. This party's getting crazy. I wonder how the bitrate's handling this. Can you see anything? Are there just like 36 pixels on the screen? This will be a fun upload to YouTube. Or it's compressed even further.
Mach 1.1.
Don't air brake there. I should also give Sayonara Wild Hearts another go, another playthrough, because that's like
Zone 45.
a 1 hour playthrough. 1 to 1.5 hours. It's short but very sweet. Like it's incredibly stylistic. The colors on display here remind me of it. It's essentially like a video game musical of sorts. It's on Steam, it's on PS4 and Switch. It seems like the perfect game for the Switch, honestly. Each level is like 2, 3, 4 minutes long.
Mach 1.2.
Oh. Don't air brake.
Zone 50.
You don't have to air brake. You're in an AG Systems ship. Their handling is off the charts. Let's take bets. What zone level do you think I'll crash on? Because it's looking pretty good so far. What are we thinking? 70, 75? Because it only gets worse from here. 69? I'll aim for 69 just for you.
Mach 1.3.
God damn it. It's that corner that, you know, it always gets faster, so you never really know when to air brake. Can you believe it maintains 60 FPS even at this speed? Good lord. Oops, I misjudged the corner there. It's hard not to. Yeah, I don't think I've made it past 1.6.
Zone 60.
For the record. I don't know if there's a trophy for going past 100, but like if, you know. God. I've been contemplating recently about why I play video games and why and like what aspect I enjoy them. Like lately I've been chasing achievements. I've been really enjoying chasing like achievements and 100% completions, that type of thing. Exhausting a game of all of its content. That's primarily why I
Mach 1.5.
got 100% in Cyberpunk. Because I did want to exhaust all of that game's content and get the 100%. But experiences like this, where it gets more and more thrilling and it gets more and more dangerous, I think I enjoy those too. I also enjoy narrative games. Like, I want to play through... I want to show you Tell Me Why on stream, but I don't think that's a very... I don't know. It's not a very... God damn it. It requires some, like, investment, some attention, is what I'm trying to say. But, like, I don't know. I enjoy Tell Me Why for more personal reasons. It is, like, it is a good story. It is a well-told story. And it had me on the edge of my seat pretty much the whole time. I looked forward to the next episode, but it didn't get much attention. It did not get much attention for whatever reason. It's made by the same studio that made Life is Strange, Don't Nod. But, yeah, it just didn't get as much traction. I guess it came out at a weird time, or like... I don't know. Premise wasn't strong enough, I suppose, because you can't really beat, oh, I have time powers now, I'm a high school kid. Is the gunk out yet? Listen, I have Game Pass until 2023. I can wait. This is getting a little strenuous. September 20, yeah. Gonna have to wait a while for that. That's fine. Whoa. It's like when you're tired, you can just like grind a wall for a few seconds and destroy your ship. That is an option. I honestly wonder if I can get to 100. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. We will see. I'm starting to realize that in order to, you know, stream all the games I want to stream, I'll have to stream more than once a week, you know, to satisfy my wants. Holy moly. So, yeah, I should set aside a day where I stream something. Something planned as opposed to whatever my heart desires. Because I'll play Ghostrunner today. I don't know if I'll finish it. I won't. I won't finish Ghostrunner today. But I at least want to show, like, the first half of the game. At least up to Tom. Because Tom is... Tom is a level, let me tell you. We'll get there when we get there. Oh god, I looked up and I'm not even 90 yet. Mac X? There's an X? Is this max speed? Is there a Mac X.1? This is legitimately the farthest I've been, and I don't know how I'm doing it. Must be the tea I had earlier. Caffeine is a, Caffeine is a pathway to some abilities some consider to be unnatural. Palpatine be like, I died, yes, but I lived. God. How many music tracks have we gone through? I swear I wasn't at 80. Oh, no. Does it repair periodically? This has to look terrible. The bitrate cannot keep up with this. I refuse to believe that. I'm at 4,000 bitrate. Then again, I am using my CPU encoder, so I'm not. Losing it. Losing it. Losing it. Losing it. Reached 100. Haven't cleared 100. We'll see. We'll see.
Zone 100. Clear.
There you go. It seems like Mach X is the max speed, because I haven't seen anything past that yet. How long do we go? How long can we last? This is freaking ludicrous. Not the rapper. Yes, I realize this is not very good stream content. It's literally the same lap over and over again for about, what, I don't know. Ooh! Right into the wall. And
Contender eliminated.
you look away.
Complete.
You look away for 2 seconds, and you're done. I think that was 101, 102? 105. That's crazy. What's the record? I'm 75? $75 in the world? That was pretty crazy. Let's have some water. Let's take a breather. Alright, let's cool off with some regular events. I'm curious what detonator is. Never mind, that's locked. I'm stupid.
Mirage.
Mirage? Apex? Legends? Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
Welcome to the Amphitheum.
I saw what you posted in copy pastas.
Combat systems ready.
I saw that. Oh, I feel like a snail.
Rockets. Cannon.
Ouch.
Missile.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Eliminated. Missile. Cannon.
Certain ships have, because they're heavy enough, have access to Quake. Lighter ships like the Pfizer Speed and whatever, they don't have access to that because they're too light to handle it. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, this mode is based on how much damage
Missile.
you do.
Rockets. Energy critical. Plasma. Missile.
What? Literally got blindsided. There's no need to wait for a lock-on. Come on. Come on. There you go.
Rockets.
That's what we're talking about.
Cannon.
I wonder if this soundtrack is available anywhere. Because it's It's either composed of, like... I don't think there's an official track list, but you might be able to find the artist's stuff somewhere.
Rockets.
Just hit us with the quake, huh? In case you're wondering, yes, there is multiplayer. I don't know how alive it is at this point. Oh, you've... that's a shame.
Contender eliminated.
Bye-bye. Come here. Give me your... okay. Didn't last long.
Missile.
Die. Aw, you shielded? Seems like every time I attack you, you have a shield.
Shield active. Missile.
The explosion effects are very satisfying. If you're skillful enough, you can cover the entire road with the mines.
Contender eliminated.
And now we wait for the competition to catch up.
Beach beam. Contender
There we go. I was worried for a second.
Missile.
Get red shelled.
Plasma. Cannon.
Nope, you're not plasmaing me today. Not today.
Rockets.
Gimme, gimme.
Missile.
I'm recording. Yeah, I am recording. Thank God.
Session complete.
Nice.
Gold medal awarded.
I think the challenge is you have to destroy ships before your opponents can destroy enough ships to get to 200. But apparently on skill, that's an easy feat. Okay. Let's check out the online and then we'll switch games. I can't, like, it's Friday night, I don't think there's, so US, nobody, EU, one lobby, Australia, nobody, Japan, nobody. And Asia, nobody. Yes, online is quite dead. Unfortunately, but I'm sure when this game came out, it had its hate. This game came out in, what, 2018? I think? A shame, really, but it is what it is. Alright. We will now switch to Ghostrunner. Right. Get rid of you. Switch to you. Put some music on. Yes, I know, I'm a bad streamer. I should have a separate, screen for like a be right back type scenario, but that's okay. I'm gonna switch games, switch this to, oh my god. Ghostrunner. Updated, yes. And now we switch to this, and we... Is this full screen or not? Yes. Yes. Chat can go... Where can chat go? Full screen, apparently. Can I capture you? And that'll be okay, and it's okay. There we are. And I pause the music, and dialogue is there. And listen, the dialogue isn't that important. The story is very basic in Ghostrunner. The soundtrack and the gameplay are absolutely top-notch, though. You may have seen this game back in October. When there was a demo out for it, and I was nutting about it, for a solid, like, couple weeks.
Relax. Your implants are still adjusting to the software.
As you can tell, this is a game that focuses on speed. Wall running,
A trespasser spotted at Metro Station.
killing, sliding.
You'll have to bite your way out of here. The air ducts lead to another sector. God, the software is a mess. I previewed an acceleration module. You should be able to squeeze through that turbine. You can use acceleration while in the air.
The trespasser is in the air ducts.
Careful now. They'll be waiting for you. Initiate focus. Don't go for the kill. Well done, but you won't last long in this state. You have to get me out of prison so I can get your software removed. I'm being held outside this dome zone.
I thought I could sneak past him. That's fine. I don't have deflect yet. Imagine being this bad on the first level of the game. Oh my god.
Follow the pipes to get out in the open.
This is very much a game that encourages speedrunning.
To gain speed. These sewers.
If you dash and then slide and then jump and do that in very quick succession, you can gain incredible speed.
Signal. They know to you. It's only a matter of time before they breach the doors to my cell.
Ah, damn
It's
it.
only a matter of time before they breach the doors to my cell. Find me before they get inside.
Dome on lockdown.
Each guard has a built-in lockdown chip. Disabling them will unlock the doors.
All tenants are to remain in their homes.
Oops.
A trespasser spotted in the area. Lockdown lifted.
Alright, so that was the entire level. Let's just take a good look at the environments on display here. Because you don't really, like... This is designed as a speed game. Like, the objective is to move fluidly and as fast as possible, but because of that, you don't really take your time and admire the environments Like, look at that quote-unquote skybox, a simulated sky. Elevators usually mark the end of a level. And yeah. Euphoria, absolutely cheating with that leaderboard. Time, smile. You'll see Mia's name here absolutely above me in every single level. That's because she's a mad woman. Extremely skilled, extremely proficient at the speedrunning.
Prison towers up ahead.
So now we get the grappling hook.
Hope you're not afraid of heights.
There are 3 components that a game needs to be good. Wall running, sliding, and a grapple hook. Titanfall 2 has these, Ghostrunner has these. It's not a coincidence.
Find my cell. There's little time.
I'm sure it looks like a blur, and that's the point. Or a Ghostrunner.
Prisoner termination protocol initiated. Prisoner threat level extremely high.
This is the cyberpunk experience that I want.
Prisoner released.
Free at last. Pleasure to meet you. Face to face, that is. Now, let's take a look inside. This may feel a little strange.
Cyberpunk 2077 was good, but it was too bloated for my taste.
Time to fix you up. You can talk here, by the way.
Who are you?
You can call me Architect.
Who am I?
You're a Ghostrunner. Number 74, to be precise. That will have to do for now. Your physical body is vulnerable. Time runs slower here, but we should still hurry. Just keep moving. I will take care of your recalibration.
I'm well aware that you could probably speed run across these gaps, but like,
I remember a fight.
Cybervoid's pretty gorgeous.
A fall.
You've been cast down from Dharma City to the base district. It's a miracle to survive a fall like that. Even for someone like you.
A ghost runner.
Yes. You were bodyguards, peacekeepers, arbitrators, and anything else we needed you to be. You tried to stop the coup.
There was a woman.
The name is Mara, or the Keymaster, as she calls herself now. 20 years ago, she stood against me.
It was you I was trying to say.
You failed. I died. My body did anyway. Thanks to the precautions I had taken, I'm still here. Although this form has its limitations.
Are you an AI?
You could say that. You could also say Dharma Tower is a skyscraper. Technically correct.
What is the tower then?
Humanity's home. A megastructure that once housed millions. It had been under my care since its creation. Almost a century ago. I served the people, kept them safe, maintained the shelter I provided. But Mara had her own plan. She became the sole ruler of Dharma Tower, ruining what I've built, bringing us back to the verge of extinction.
These Cybervoid sections really slow the pace down. You can't just like be frantic and kill the entire game.
It's you that has become incompatible.
And Cybervoid is also where you get upgrades and things like that.
Subjected to made you divergent. You no longer function like a Ghostrunner is supposed to. But we'll change that.
Who repaired me?
That would be the climbers. A group of rebels that tried to oppose Mara.
Where are they?
Dead, I'm afraid. They'd been killed before I managed to contact you. But there's no time to worry about them now. We're almost done here. Press on.
In terms of story, like in like plot and characters, Ghostrunner is pretty basic. Like it's your typical, oh, there's an overlord wanting to subjugate the masses, and you know there's a huge class divide and stuff like that. It's a dystopian nightmare, etc., etc. It doesn't really ask too many questions like Cyberpunk 2077 does, but it's serviceable, I think.
You managed to win.
I was stabbed in the back. We both were, you and I.
Who was she?
Was? A dear friend. A trusted partner. Brilliant scientist. Who is she now is the question you should be asking. And you wouldn't like the answer. No one among the people of Dharma Tower would.
I need more answers.
And you will get them. For now, trust me. The Keymaster is your enemy and a tyrant.
What do you want me to do?
Kill Mara, of course. To be able to do that, you'll have to relearn a few things and tweak your performance. But first, jump. We need to get back, and it's much quicker this way.
Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, Daniel Deluxe does the soundtrack for Ghostrunner. It is fantastic. It is an absolute, like, cyberpunk masterpiece. So much so that I bought it on Bandcamp. And I regularly listen to it alongside the Conspiravision Deus Ex soundtrack and the Hades soundtrack and the Cyberpunk soundtrack, and I'm a big fan of video game soundtracks, as I'm
Our first stop is
sure
one
I've
of the
expressed.
few remaining cybervoid mainframes located in an old mining tower. We can use it to correct the corrupted parts of your code, and hopefully restore your more sophisticated functions.
Hopefully.
There's no guarantee the data will be intact, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Our goal lies far above, at the core of Dharma City. This means we'll need to get out of the base district. With the chaos the rebels caused, it's going to be troublesome.
How can you assist me?
In combat, I'm afraid I can't. Cybervoid Remnant is the only medium I can interact with. I will be able to help you with your upgrades once we find the mainframe. Apart from that, just
As you can see,
think
I
of me as a
haven't
voice
really
in your
quite
head,
mastered
one that you
the
should listen to
speedrunning tech,
if you want to stay alive.
but when I get it right, it's incredible. It's fast as hell. Shoom.
This is Zoe Avila of the Climbers Rebellion. If there's anybody alive out there, please respond.
You said they were dead.
They are, except for her, it seems. No one will answer this broadcast.
What do you mean,
Trust
organic?
me, I keep track of any potential assets. And a single, desperate survivor is no asset. The Keymaster Guard is patrolling the area. They may have located the mainframe.
Can they use it?
No, but they can destroy it, like they did to most of the Cybervoid hardware.
It's kind of eerie.
This is Zoe Avila of the Climbers. Please, can anybody hear me? Anybody?
This is... Ghostrunner.
The Ghostrunner? Jack? You're awake!
Yes.
How? We've been rebuilding you for months. We tried everything we could to wake you
Yeah.
up, but you never
What
would.
advice are you looking for specifically? I need some direction here. I mean, my blanket advice, Lamau, would be hug them tightly and tell them how much they mean to you. Make them feel special. It's a good start.
If you were there when they came for us, it would have been different. We might have had a chance.
As you can probably
What are
tell,
you going to do? The fifth is still crawling with Keith.
I've played this
The key master
twice now,
guard bandaged the
fully.
thugs that Mara armed and sent against us.
My first playthrough took
The key master?
about 5 hours.
Alone? That's insane.
It's not a very long
If
game by any means.
It's definitely you.
Oh boy. They did recently add a hardcore mode where all the abilities are unlocked from the start, and enemy
You're
locations are
gonna
like
need someone
remixed,
designed to keep an eye out for threats. What do you say?
but I haven't
Want my
had the
help?
courage to
Yes.
try that out yet.
God. I need to move to a safer location and hook up to the network. I'll contact you once I scrounge up some gear. Zoe out.
This section always gives me some trouble. Let's disable all the shields first, ideally. Ouch. You absolutely you can't just run straight to an enemy and expect to win. You need to be a little more nimble. A little more. Oops. My movement tech is absolutely not the greatest. Wasn't there a, okay, never mind. I swear there's a grapple point somewhere here. That's tough. That's tough. Let's deal with these guys first, actually. That's better.
You really need the assistance of a failed
Toying
rebel
with them.
when you already have
Absolutely
mine.
great.
They fixed me.
Barely. I'd been waiting for them to properly rebuild you, but Mara cut their time short.
Why didn't you contact them?
The climbers? To what purpose? The poor souls never stood a chance against Mara. Fixing you was the only thing they could help me with, and they were already on it.
I'm really glad I played this. Oops. Before streaming it. Because the more comfortable I am with a game, the more I enjoy it when I play it on stream. Of course, there's going to be some levels where they will still give me a lot of trouble. Like the later levels are absolutely a pain. Even for experienced players.
The mainframe we're after.
But the bottom line is,
The mainframe we're after used to run all of the Sector 5's operations.
I'm much
That's
more
who we
comfortable.
are, in case you were wondering. They're closing in on the server room. Hurry.
Can't it be accessed remotely?
It wouldn't be here if it could. Cyber Void has been fractured, broken into countless disconnected pieces. It's like bottles of water.
Oh, I gotta start from here again?
Left over
Great.
after the lake has been drained.
Alright, let's not die this time. Please. Yoink. There you are. Up. Keep going up. We're climbing a big-ass tower, after all. Die.
Yes, is it. Jump in.
So these terminals are where you get your upgrades. Special abilities such as, you know, teleportation and stuff like that.
This
The
place
caveat
is where we'll find the means to fight our enemy.
is that you have to solve these puzzles
It's
beforehand.
in your instincts to navigate the cyber void. In most cases, you'll just have to focus on finding the right direction.
Right, I need somewhere
After you're
to...
done with
yes.
this particular jumble of code, you'll gain access to one of a Ghostrunner's most useful abilities. Look what these rebels did to your protocols. That's what happens when amateurs mess with perfection.
Yeah, these like puzzle sections, cyber void sections absolutely slow the pace down, but they're fine,
Excellent.
in my opinion. It's just like a couple of ones near the end game are like really frustrating. But
Sometimes you
yeah.
need to close in and attack simultaneously. Let me give you something to aim at. Focus. Visualize yourself in space. Be in perfect form.
Admittedly, I don't use
Take a breath.
these abilities as much as I
Your
should.
destination. Go. Yes, you got them. The enemies won't line up for you. Adapt to their movements. Sensory boosts give you time to aim. Use it. I see. Moving enemy is too hard a target for you.
Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Don't have to roast me.
Technique to cut through projectiles. Give it a try. Very convenient, is it not?
I think a failure in the cyber void also counts as a death. So yeah, this is where you can configure your upgrades after you interact with a terminal throughout the game. It's laid out in this like Tetris sort of thing. So if I want an extra charge of blink, I need to rearrange the pieces like so and place them appropriately. But I want a deflect so I can hit projectiles back. And I also want longer range for blink, so I'm going to put that there. And just to satisfy the Tetris OCD, just going to put that there. The caveat to configuring this sort of thing is that the less items you have in your slots, the more passive focus you get. So you can either have, you know, these unique abilities or enhancement to your abilities, or you can have passive focus regeneration, which allows you to use your abilities more often. It's a very nice way of handling, actually I don't want collectible items on the radar. Yeah, nothing else really fits here, so I'm gonna leave it.
Proceed.
I'll just leave.
No,
Oops.
no. We've worked hard to reconnect this node to the network. If they destroy it, we'll be affected. Let me put it another way. I cannot exist without cyber.
There's an achievement to deflect 5 bullets in a row. But I don't think I'll get it in this playthrough. I might. Ah! There's a very certain order I like to do things. I'm very stubborn when it comes to this game in particular. Ah. So if it seems repetitive at times, I apologize. Ah, should use blinked. should have used Blink. That's okay. Oh, come on. See, the problem is you keep moving. I don't want you to do that. I walked into it. You love to. You hate to see it. You love to see it. God damn it. Try to dash to the side to avoid that projectile when I know for a fact I can deflect it, but deflecting is very difficult. We're gonna be here a while. This is where the real game begins, as Mitten Squad likes to say. Oh. Oops. What the Thankfully, if there's grapple points in an arena, they kind of act as escape routes. Okay, dude. Why am I having trouble? These rooms should be done in, like, no less than 5 attempts. Like, honestly. It's a bit embarrassing. I'm really glad I didn't go with the hardcore. The issue is, I get way too panicky on mouse and keyboard. So I move around way too much, and that causes me to be disoriented. So I never know what to really do in a given situation when there's too much going on at once, and I missed my... okay. Alright, disable shield. Get this guy. Destroy this guy. Get this guy, wall run, and we're good.
These are just bandits.
Yikes!
Keymaster, used by her to keep the base under control. You can expect more competent foes as we move higher up the tower.
Oops. Fine, I'll take the stairs like a plebeian. I'm losing my mind. Okay, back on track. Alright, back on track. We're okay. What did I say? I'd go through the first half of the game? I'm thinking that was a little ambitious. And I should be less hesitant to use my abilities.
What of it?
How am I to fight alone?
The climbers replaced many of your parts.
Oh, this room sucks.
Fine.
This room is terrible.
It's among them, which means she can't shut you down again. Make no mistake, this fight won't be easy, but at least it will be fair.
The key is I want to disable all the shields before engaging the enemy. Hello. Don't do it. No. Interesting. I suppose I could wall run out of this, maybe? I guess? Thank God.
That's the last of them. Time time to get back on track.
Where to?
Dharma City, of course. We'll need to use Amida Elevator Station. That's the fastest route by far. The base is Dharma's foundation, in more than one sense. It is the lifeblood of the tower's economy.
It's just like really, really enjoyable to traverse. It feels really good. And that's the important thing. The core gameplay is fantastic.
Privileges. During Mara's coup, many of the facilities were damaged. Things have been in slow decline ever since. Nowadays, the area mostly serves as warehouses or gang hideouts, and a reminder of what Dharma used to be.
Which is?
Home. A safe haven for the survivors of the apocalypse.
You built this whole place?
I conceived it.
We built this city.
And built it. I am the architect. Your optimization has improved, but it's far from perfect. We'll need to make another stop before visiting the Keymaster.
Oh, that's the end of the level. Ugh. Don't look at these. I have a long way to go before I catch up with Mia.
Now moving through the sector's main factory complex.
Hello? Jack, can you hear me?
Why, Jack?
Right. You wouldn't know. It's a code name we used for you during your repairs. Diego said you were all jacked up when he found you and it stuck. Do you mind if I call you that?
Kinda have the issue where I look before I leap sometimes. I do get overzealous with my jumps. I just don't know where I'm going when I make them.
All set. I've put together some gear. Once I plug in my Atma, I'll be able to monitor and keep communications and keep you updated.
Atma?
Atma chip, the standard neural implant. You must have heard of them. Basically simplified versions of
Yeesh.
your own Cortex interface. I'm gonna connect to your visual feed so I can guide you better. Can you grant me access?
Done.
And I'm in. Seeing the world from your perspective will make things much easier.
Not risking that kill. I'm on. Oh, damn it. Note to self, don't sing. Note to self, blink through the machine gunners when possible.
So you're going up to Dharma City.
Yes.
Well, first you have to get through the base, and much has changed since you've been gone.
The short dash you get in the air is sometimes very limited.
Keymaster's goons, pushing everyone around and shouting orders.
You didn't obey.
Some of us didn't.
You had visited the base often in the past. Towards the end of our time, this place became
And this is where the fun begins.
the Ghostrunners kept them at bay until Mara took over.
Oh, the range isn't there. Could just do that. Could just jump. Could just move like a Ghostrunner should. Now we go up.
These factories, everything they produce goes straight up to Dharma City. while the Keymaster and her lackeys live in luxury.
This section is a little wonky. Not wonky, but it's a little awkward to move through.
How do you survive?
When I was little, we were given basic provisions, but each year we'd get less and less. If not for the black market, we would have all starved by now. The Keymaster keeps taking, while giving nothing back.
So you chose to fight.
Not much of a choice, really.
Oh,
Efficiency of Dharma City hydroponic farms dwindles. Soon, even the upper levels will suffer,
Mara can't feed everyone.
even if she wanted to.
Some decided to fight back. My parents, their friends, Saul. They weren't afraid to speak up against Mara and remind us that things used to be
Next one.
different. The resistance started because some of us remembered the time before the Keymaster.
Why this title?
Supposedly, she wanted to unlock our chains, set us free. Yeah, right.
Free from the architect.
Probably. Strange. The keys are nearly gone. Not regrouping at the usual locations. They're just retreating.
Turning to the city.
Not returning. Leaving. Most of the keys are locals and never go up there. This is unusual.
Mara will never retreat if she's withdrawn.
I do love the puzzle-like nature of the encounters, the non-combat encounters.
Mind that would still be running things around.
It challenges a different part of your brain. It's less frantic for a change. Oh, hello. I need to... There we go. Okay, right. Ooh. Those guys are very hard to deal with if you don't have an ability or you don't have the drop on them. Which, as I said, you should not charge anybody in this game head on, but sometimes that seems like the only option. Hello. 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 Frame rate is not holding up very well on my end, but that's fine.
Wait. Some of their units just changed course. They're
Coming back.
not exactly. Give me a minute.
The climbers were always out of their depth, even at full force. Why you believe she can be upheld is beyond me.
She wants to fight.
Ah!
She wants to fight.
It takes more than that to be useful.
Jack, I've intercepted the keys orders. They're planning to shut down the sector's air filters.
What will that do?
Toxic dust from the outside will seep inside the tower. Thousands of innocent civilians will die. The entire 5th sector.
Which way to the filters?
Thank you.
This is a mistake. You don't have time to worry about one sector's dwindling population.
You want them to die?
You're missing the bigger picture here. Sometimes sacrifices are necessary for the greater good.
Once again, don't look at the time or the deaths. Goodbye. Wait, did I beat Mia in deaths? Cool.
The air filtering facility is just ahead.
Why is Mara doing this?
It's punishment for rebelling against her. She wants to make an example of us, to keep the other sectors in line.
Sometimes even your current speed won't be enough. Look for cybervoid uplinks to temporarily disable safety limiters.
We're learning speed tech now.
Increase acceleration. Use them sparingly, though. You don't want to damage yourself.
What are these uplinks?
Think of them as loose cables.
Speed tech,
you
speed
grab
tech.
onto for extra power, although they can be much more dangerous than electricity.
Yeet.
Why are they here?
They're what's left of cybervoid infrastructure. At one point, the terminals were everywhere. Now, we must make do with scraps.
Right, so normally you're supposed to go through that at normal speed, but since I am insane at the speed tech, I used the slow time throughout that entire combat encounter.
The children and the elders will get
Right.
first, but
I need
eventually
this.
It'll kill everyone. The small turbines are responsible for internal circulation. It's the big one we have to worry about.
It's still on.
For now.
This party's getting crazy. Oh my god. Don't clip that. I don't need LSF infamy. Oh, excellent. I should not have used Blink. Why are there 2 machine gunners? Ah! There you go, the double kill with the blink. Finally using its primary feature. This is
over the needs of the many, yet being sidetracked by this girl's demands. I wonder.
Be careful. There are keys
It wouldn't be my
everywhere.
most embarrassing death in
Either they
Ghostrunner,
all
I'll tell
have
you
breathing
that.
gear, or they have no idea. Either they
Okay.
all have breathing gear, or they have no idea what's going on. The Keymaster recruits the most violent, not the brightest.
I thought the dash would be enough to close the distance. Apparently not. Yeesh. Goodbye. I'll deal with you later. Okay. Sometimes angles for the walls can be a little challenging. Especially in late game. Okay. As previously said, I am very stubborn. I will run this route as many times as it takes. Yee! Hey, time slow. I'll take that. Oh my god, what's happening?
They could have just destroyed the filters.
As long as the installation remains intact, the contamination is reversible. The Keymaster cares less about lives and more about production lines. I keep trying to contact the other climbers, get help. No luck so far. Maybe they're laying low.
Maybe.
They're quite literally low on the ground, dead.
How do you
Ah,
I've seen the bodies. Some cameras around the base are still operational. The climbers have been exposed.
yo, what's up? Gonna be honest, before now, I didn't know that time slow
Air filtration
node was there. I just did some finagling and killed them normally. Eee, I should have used the wall. As it is clearly marked as traversal.
They turned off the main rotor, but there's still time to restart it.
show me the way?
This is the way.
People are weak, desperate. They need us to lead them, not the other way around. Ready yourself for what's coming. You can't afford to be distracted.
My memory's not coming back.
There's no guarantee that it will. Don't worry. I'm here to tell you everything you need to know. Making the outside air breathable is a complicated process. It has to be done without compromising Dharma's outer integrity.
I need.
First, made a mess of the Earth's atmosphere.
the slow juice. Hello. Slow juice, please.
Slow down. This one is different. Find out.
So that unit jumps at you. He's a melee character, or a melee archetype. But if you have slow time, you're fine. They can also, you know, kill you in mid-wall run. You can focus in midair and slice them that way, but they can be dangerous if you're not careful. You kind of bait them.
Get used to them. Your opponent's capabilities are going to improve as we climb higher. Mara is saving her most dangerous hardware for her most trusted soldier.
I've managed to take some measurements, Jack. It's not looking good. The level of radiation in the air is rapidly increasing. The level of radiation in the air is rapidly increasing.
Come here. Come here.
People will soon feel the effects. People will soon feel the effects.
Come here. Okay, alright, alright. I can do this. No idea how I did that, but cool. I'm just... I was gonna say I'm just built different, and then I was built dead. Ow. Bye. I'll deal with you later. Oh, hi. I'll deal with you now. Okay, dude. What? Hello? Alright, come over here. Oh my god. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? He hones in on you, dude. Downside of using Blink, of course, is sometimes you gain more momentum than you can handle. Why is this so challenging? Oh no! Acceleration worked against me. I'm absolutely sure you can slash in midair and just destroy them that way. But your timing has to be amazing. I know, I have Blink, I should use it. Okay. Like so.
I'll try to evacuate the sector. Get as many civilians as I can to go to
Pepega clap, Pepega clap, Pepega clap.
I'll make it.
I at least want to get to Tom.
It's no use anyways. The gates are locked tight. No one's getting out.
Mara's delusional and stupid.
Okay, what's the... Oh, hello. What's the game plan here? Die. Die. Right. There's a wall here.
It's getting worse.
Deflected.
Contamination is spreading by the minute. Radioactive dust concentration is already 50 times above normal.
Hold on.
So spacers are tough. I'll be fine as long as you bring the filters back online. And so will everyone.
No! Okay, good. I had a dash. I had an acceleration. Why?
This is Cybervoid.
Oh, hi.
This is Cybervoid tech.
Yes, but this terminal's an inconsequential one. Hacking this will do us as much good as this will do us as much good as hacking a refrigerator.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Ooh, that was slick. That was very slick. Sometimes you don't want to like exclusively use blink for multi-kills. Sometimes you use blink to just close the distance and you do the rest from there. Puzzle time.
What is Cybervoid?
A medium, fabric, that binds all of Dharma's systems together. Or rather, that's what it used to be. Now it's just remnants. Slivers of a greater whole.
This is your domain, but I do all the work.
I told you, I can't work from your side. There's a barrier between us. A divide that shouldn't be there. And believe me,
That right one needs to move.
I just don't happen to see it.
That should be fine, I think. Let's disconnect that. I think that's okay. I don't remember the solution. Oh, clearly that's not the solution. Hold on. Yeah, that looks right. Right. That bottom one is fine, I just need to connect to the... I don't know. But maybe it's not fine. Maybe, but what if I rearrange that? Maybe the puzzle will lock in. See that? Yeah. If I have that connected, that should be enough. So I disconnect that. Make sure this is dandy. I just need to remove that. Please? Fantastic.
Beginning to adjust.
All done. You saved the day. Now you can get back to more.
New stuff, sensory boost, more aim time, deflecting is way easier, dash cooldown. I want, this, for sure. Let's stick that in there. And then I wonder if I can fit... Nah, Tetris doesn't work like that. Range should be good, though. Yeah, that'll do. So... Dash cooldown, blink range, deflect. That's alright.
You did it! Thank you, Jack. The people of Sector 5 owe you their lives. I'm so glad we found you.
How did you find me?
Sheer luck. You were buried in a scrap heap at the bottom of a derelict shaft. You fell a long way, didn't you?
Feels like it.
Up we go. Of course I overshot it. Of course I overshot it. Yikes. Okay, dude. That wasn't very XQCL of me. Momentum kills me once again. Hoisted by my own petard. Not today, fan.
Primal's finding you was a 1 in a million chance. Most other missing Ghostrunners were located by Mara and destroyed.
Most.
A few are still unaccounted for.
I really wish you'd been there when they came for us.
What happened?
He surprised us at the hideout. Kicked down the door out of nowhere. Then we ran.
Oh, I thought that would turn off.
I got separated.
Quickly now. Patience. There we are.
How does the Keymaster maintain control?
Say Ghostrunner is $30, I believe, on Steam. It's also on PS4, Xbox One, Switch. Although I can't imagine fully playing this game on a controller.
Because Mara picked up a trick or two by watching me over the years.
Then again, maybe it'll help me because I'm way too twitchy with a mouse and keyboard. I don't know if it's a sensitivity issue, but I tried turning down my sensitivity in Destiny, and I feel like I'm better, but I'm still do the nervous twitching. Oh, cool. It happens so often that, like, a melee dude will just slam into your path and you just don't realize that you killed him.
No need.
Sure. It's almost scary how little they can do to stop you.
This is gonna be bad. It's fine. Oh no. Oh, I could have made that if I didn't drift to the left.
I just wonder how safe we are. I worry that the Keymaster will send in more troops to finish the job later.
There'll be no later for Mara.
Help me get my sub button and you too can be a tier 3 sub. Without being a tier 3 sub. Smile. Ugh, 42 deaths, oh no. Moving on. Anyway. Perfect time for that meme. Oh, shields. You pretty much need focus to get past these guys, or a very skilled and patient hand. Thank God for the grapple points. Right, yes. Yep. No, okay. Not saving that. Zawarudo. Get it? It's a JoJo reference. Get it? Please? Please? JoJo? Please? JoJo, by the way. I watched JoJo. Please. Please.
She had 20 years.
It's not about what you can do to stop us. It's about what you can do to everyone else in the meantime. You care about the people, don't you?
Do you?
That was such a passive-aggressive line. Do you?
With access to local network node, we should know what their latest plan is soon.
I want to believe that just by okay, just by circling around you can potentially get them, but it doesn't seem to be possible. Die.
What was your plan?
The climbers wanted to take over the elevators and move up to the city. Keys caught us halfway through our preparations.
Why did they attack today?
The Keymaster must have somehow found out about us. Or about you.
Oh.
Or about you.
Ow.
We've got a problem.
This is a casual run. We don't care about our deaths.
We do.
Lockdown will be in full effect until all the elevators. Lockdown will be in full effect until all the elevators reach the upper station. You need to get to the control room fast.
The shurikens are fun. They're used for puzzle sections, but occasionally you get to use them in combat. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? My dash recharges faster than you can shoot. What are you gonna do? This is what happens when you try and deflect. This is what happens when you're not confident in your deflecting skills. Clip it and ship it. r/LSF. Of course, I do know that the best moments aren't forced, or aren't asked to be clipped. It's nice and straightforward.
We need a way to slow down the retreat. We could use the climbers' help right about now. Too bad they picked such a poor time to die for their cause.
Wasn't it also your cause?
They cared for their families. I care for their species. It's a matter of perspective, I suppose.
Hi.
There's no access to the terminal room from this side of the station, but I guess that's not a problem.
Oops. 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 I get way too overzealous with movement sometimes. And yes, I did kill that shield guy. I also hit him in the process. Die.
I'll try to mess with their transmission. Confuse them a little.
You can do that?
I'm no computer genius, but their system begs to be hacked. Besides, Atma makes it easy.
Neural implants.
Yeah, everyone had them before the coup.
And now?
They're not mandatory. They're not mandatory anymore, but most people have them. Especially people with limb implants like me. Done. They just received orders to stop boarding the elevators and stand by. This will buy you enough time to get there.
Right.
We have inhabited the essence of speed.
Armada is where we'll strike.
Okay.
No way up.
There's one more operational station, but getting there will take hours. We could climb all the way to the city. That would require more time.
That's fun. That's really fun.
Also have these brain chips.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Everyone born before the coup. Why?
Can they be hacked?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Not by her.
Ghostrunner is very good in that it doesn't let you miss dialogue. If you die during the middle of a line, then obviously it repeats. And that goes for every piece of dialogue in the game. So no matter how bad you are, you will, or how good you are, you will experience the whole story. Oh, it's not dash. Let's take it light, nice and slow, as antithetical as that may seem.
The terminal is just ahead. Not much time left on the clock. The last elevator is reaching the upper station, and it jumped right in.
I think this is where we get Tempest.
Cybervoid time dilation works in your favor, but you still don't have forever. The elevators will soon be beyond our reach.
This is the trippy one where you have to look through doors to find the right, and like go back through pathways. This is a very neat level.
Remind you that the clock is ticking? Hurry it up.
This place is impossible to navigate.
Good. These firewalls are what's kept me alive for the last 20 years.
Excellent.
Cheer up. If you were a regular human, this would make even less sense.
Oh, which begins the node collecting. There's one puzzle later on in the game that I absolutely hate, because the platforms constantly move and it's really just... This is fairly straightforward though.
Great.
Now imagine that in VR. Motion sickness supreme.
Looks like there's a little something extra in the elevator's security scanner buffer.
Little something.
A partial Ghostrunner neural scan. We can use it to enhance your programming.
Why is it there?
One of you must have used Amida elevator right before Morrow's insurgents disabled the internal security.
Another Ghostrunner.
It could have been you.
You may think you have to follow that endless hallway, but you actually don't. You turn around after they
Focus energy in your left
keep
hand
going
and
down,
let it all out.
and then it comes back to you.
Don't try to think. Do it. Yes.
So yeah, Tempest is a kinetic blast. It pushes people
Just the
away
visualization
and
anyway.
also reflects projectiles.
Rapid microvibrations of your inner hydraulics. Sudden change in local pressure will result in a concentrated blast. Let's hope that piece of junk the climbers use to replace your arm can handle it. The primary application was crowd control, non-lethal force. Of course, there's no need to restrain ourselves now.
I suppose that could be a speedrun, just intentionally die there so you spawn back. Ooh. Yeah, if you get the slide jump just right, you can accelerate really fast.
Try. Like that. Just a bit
I'm not sure.
and we're done. Exquisite.
The projectiles do have to be relatively close to you before you can reflect them. Like so.
Splendid.
I'm not sure if you can reflect sniper bullets, because snipers... the sniper class gets introduced, I think, relatively soon, and their bullets are kind of hit scan. But, I don't know, I'd have to test it out or look it up.
That's all there is to it.
19. Yeah, beat me again, nice! At this point, I only really care about the total deaths, not necessarily the time. Time is another factor. Yeah, I'll hold off on the upgrades too.
The keys are gone and the elevators are ours.
Time to go up. Our next target lies in the heart of Dharma City.
Deflect is pretty much essential, honestly. I love it. Yeah. Gotta love Tempests too. There you go.
The elevators are coming back. You'll be able to board shortly.
Any security systems inside?
I don't really know. Only the keys use the elevators nowadays. Mostly to send resources up or bring reinforcements down. Civilians aren't allowed anywhere near, unless they're being escorted to the city.
Prisoners.
Yes. Men, women, children. Their only crime? Getting caught.
Not just the men, but the women and children. Oh,
I'm not
I
sure,
hate those.
But no one ever comes back.
I hate those enemies. The only way to really avoid them is to get behind a wall or crouch. And not even crouching works sometimes. Yeah, exactly. You have to use timing to your... Or Tempest. Tempest also works.
Elevators were rarely used, even before Mara's revolt.
Generally, Video Games 101, the most recent upgrade you required is the most useful, at least for a couple of levels. Okay, alright. These are very difficult to, like, sort of fight. Because you can't, like, dash past it. You can't iframe it, right? your only choice is to use the environment. Or Tempest, really. Or Blink, I suppose. I have no idea how I beat this without Tempest.
Wait, there's something coming. I don't know what it is, but it looks... You better see for yourself. You better see for yourself.
That's Tom. Oh crap. Laser grade TO73M is a mouthful.
Oh, please let Tom be next. I can't wait for Tom. Oh, I almost beat Mia's time, too. Oh, damn it. Excellent. This is the most intense level of the game.
This is troublesome.
How do I disable it?
First, you should get on top. You could probably cut it down. It won't hold without the supporting cords.
Now you bring up the defense system.
I had no idea Mara managed to bring it back online.
Ironically enough, patience is going to be your #1 helper here. And careful technique.
Security protocols compromised. Emergency mode activated.
And the soundtrack is absolutely designed to make
I
you
can't even...
panic.
I had no idea something like this existed.
Keep moving.
Welcome to Amita Elevator Station. Have a safe trip.
Turn back. If it hits... Turn back. If it hits you, it's all over.
It won't.
Ooh.
Amita Station security.
Right into it.
Security protocols compromised.
Need to like see through the matrix, see the pattern before you execute.
Warning. Catastrophic core failure imminent.
Good.
Now you can take it down. Are you okay?
This part's pretty tough,
Climb back up.
because those waves will get you
Destroy the whole thing.
even if you're on the wall. So you have to like strategically jump to avoid them.
These systems were placed at every elevator station so that nobody could enter Dharma City without my approval.
We were expecting an uprising.
I was prepared for an uprising.
I don't think it can actually see you.
It doesn't need to.
There's no time to waste. It'll only get harder.
Alright, that way.
Security protocols compromised.
Don't fall.
Getting there.
Let's be careful about this. Okay. Right into it.
T073M malfunction detected. All residents should evacuate the area.
Does it ever stop?
The support boards are in sight.
I crouched. I absolutely crouched.
Warning.
It's fine.
Catastrophic core failure imminent.
They'd rather destroy all the elevators than let you up there.
The bigger they are,
That was phase 2. Now begins phase 3.
For the love of...
we built it to last.
we're doing.
Warning. Catastrophic core failure imminent.
I'm a person of focus, commitment, and sheer fucking will. Clearly not.
Malfunction detected. All residents should evacuate the area. Warning. Catastrophic core failure imminent.
On my first playthrough, I had like 52 deaths on this fight alone, something like that.
Compromised.
God damn it.
Data station security protocols compromised.
I know the strat, I know the flow. I'm just gotta perfect it.
Welcome to Amita Elevator Station. Have a safe trip.
Ah.
Welcome to Amita Elevator Station. Have a safe trip. Amita Station security protocols compromised.
The core is now exposed. You'll be able to shut it down. Good. If you can get close enough. If you can get close enough, that is.
There we go.
Please leave the station in an orderly fashion.
Yeah, I'm of the opinion that that's the best fight, that's the best level in the
No
game.
match.
Wow. Watching from your perspective, I nearly pissed myself. I'm betting being there in person was 1,000 times worse.
Yes.
Pull the display panels. While the keys are waiting for you at Upper Amida, I'll redirect the elevator to the maintenance floor above.
As long as it gets me closer to Mara.
It tests like all of your movement abilities. 10 deaths? 355? Good lord. Okay, Euphoria, I gotta ask. I have to ask. Explain this. Please. What's happening? I have no idea. Whatever, I'll... That's enough for now. I think I might be done for now. Music? Hello? There you go. We're still here. Thanks for watching. It was a fun stream. Wipeout's great. Ghostrunner's great. Wipeout's only on the PS4. It's like 40 bucks, something like that. But Ghostrunner's on Steam, PC, Steam, PS4, Xbox One, Switch. And that is $30, I think, US. So if the gameplay excited you, I encourage you to at least check out the demo so you can play with it for yourself. It's only the first 2 levels, but feeling is believing. Apparently I got the Running Wild achievement. Use dash, wall run, slide, and gap jammer within 1 second. And I also completed the level without dying. That was the second level, and I killed 23 enemies in a row without dying, apparently. I was juiced up today. Very fun. man. Why did I choose Friday night to be my stream day? People have other things going on Friday nights. But, whatever. I picked it. I'm gonna stick by it. There will be a stream. Hopefully, every Friday at 9 p.m. ET. But in addition to that, I want to do other things. I have to check if I have Outlast. Right, I do have Outlast. Fine, I guess I'll install Outlast. It's only 6 gigs. Shouldn't take too long. I have to set aside a day to play Outlast. Yeah, meaty 2.5 hour stream. I usually expect streams to be at least 2 hours. So if I go over that, then that's a bonus. Because energy levels start dropping very rapidly after the 2 hour mark. But I accomplished what I wanted to do today. I showed off a lot of Wipeout. I got to zone 100 in zone mode in Wipeout. I got past Tom, who I believe is the halfway point of Ghostrunner. And yeah, if you know what you're doing, Ghostrunner is a 3-hour playthrough. If you don't know what you're doing, it's like more like 5 to 6 hours. So it's up to you whether, you know, the $30 is worth the price tag. It's like values different to every person. But I consider my purchase of Ghostrunner worth it, absolutely. It's incredibly fun. And there's speedrunning incentives, and there's a hardcore mode too. If like they finish the game and it's not satisfying, try the hardcore mode out. How much is Outlast actually? I know I have it, but $20? Damn. I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish Ghostrunner on stream, but we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. That's the purpose of these Friday streams. I'll just play what I feel like playing. And if I decide to continue a story-ish game, then that'll be on another day. I'm still figuring out what I want the stream to be. It's slowly coming together. I got, you know, just today I got the alerts in the chat box working. Alright. 11:34. I'm gonna head off. Fun stream today. Thanks for hanging out. See you later.